Right guys, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to another video. In this one I'm just going to be showing you how to change the bearings in your rotor PressFit bottom bracket. So if you want to now just change the bearings without having to buy a whole new bottom bracket, let's go ahead, let's take a look. So here we have this is a ROTOR BB386evo PressFit bottom bracket. You could also have one of these, which is a rotor. This is a 4624 road bottom bracket. So the bearings in these, normally what you do is when you're changing this bottom bracket, you'd knock out both the cups out of the shell and then replace the whole bottom bracket. So if you've got one of these fitted to your bike, I would say this 386 Evo, this one, what you can do is I've removed the bearings out of the actual cups. So remove the bottom bracket from the bike and then just remove the actual bearings from the cups. As you can see there, this one, on this particular one, is the bearings basically seized up. So there's no movement in it. It won't spin at all. That's off the drive side. So where your crank arms are. And this is the opposite left hand side, so this one still is okay, but obviously the load from the crank when you're pedalling, the chain and everything on the right hand side, this bearing, you can see the rust in here as well. Even though the bike this has come from only gets used in the summer time, but it doesn't matter, it's still had its day. So what I've done is remove them from the cups after removing it from the bike. So I'll just go and show you how to remove these out of them cups. So then all you've got to do is purchase a couple of new bearings for it, which I'll note the size of these down in the description. If you've got one of these bottom brackets, you want to purchase a couple of these. Therefore you're saving yourself buying a whole new bottom bracket when you only need the bearings, so save a lot of money. So let's go ahead, I'll just show you how to get the old ones out. So you've got to imagine the bearing would be obviously in there, as you can see. That would be pressed into there. What they've got is, when you run your finger around the edge on there, there's just a couple of serrated teeth there as well, you'll see. So that helps hold it in place. So what you got to imagine is that's sat in there like that. Now what you do is with a cup like that, after you've knocked it out of the frame, is it's down like that. So what you need is get yourself a 20mm socket. So a 20mm socket is just the same size as the inside, like that, the race there. It's going to sit on the inside. So what you do is rest that down like that, and then just hit that down with a soft blow hammer, hit down on that until the bearing, because as it comes out it's going to be flush with the cup. So you won't be able to hit it out all the way on a block of wood like that, obviously on a hard surface or a bench. So then all you do is get another block next to it like that, so equal heights, and then rest that so it's just on the edge of the, so it's just sitting on here either side and not on the bearing. And then all you do is put that there like that, get your socket in there again, just hold the outside of the cup and then hit down on that, and your bearing will come out through the middle. So you just knock that down through, and the bearing will come out like that. Then you're left with the empty cup, so you do that on both sides, same. Then clean up the cups, and then we can go ahead and put a couple of new bearings in, so I'll show you how to do that. So now we've got one of the cups cleaned up there, any old grease that's in there. I'll just put a smear of grease there where the bearing's going to sit in the cup before we press it in. So what we got is the appropriate press there for the bearing. So you just press that into there like that, so that'll go in that side. You just push it in, just get it started enough by hand. Make sure that it's going in square as well. And then what we'll have on the other side is a cup. Just push it in with a press there, just fits inside the cup like that. So that adapter will fit in there, and then obviously we just push it together, and then we'll press that into there. So we just wind that bearing in until it stops. Like that, and just back the tool off, and then we'll do the same with the other cup. So there we have the two new bearings pressed into the cups there, so ready to reinstall that back into the frame. So there's the cups pressed back in the frame, so you just put your seal over the bearing as well, your additional seal there over it, just to help keep the dirt and moisture out. So by replacing those two bearings, you save yourself quite a bit of money there, just replacing them, so it's easy enough to do. Like I said, it saves you buying a whole complete bottom bracket. So if you found the video helpful, remember to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel for more cycle related content. Till next one, ride safe and I'll see you then.